Hey y'all, happy new year guys. This is my first video in 2026, y'all. Like, if you're new here, I'm Reliance. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into this video. And guys, into this video we're gonna be doing a tutorial. Yo, like, I just want to let y'all know that I'm not a professional and I'm still learning myself, but I'm basically just gonna be showing y'all like what I know. And guys, I'm gonna be showing y'all like the things that you actually need. A pair of scissors, a marker or a pen. I actually use both of them, like whatever you want. You could actually use a pencil. Yes, you're gonna be needing a pattern paper. You're gonna be needing a tape rule because that is actually what you need to take measurements. So this is actually all the things that we're gonna be needing for this project. So guys, there's a thing called freehand where you get to like cut the patterns on your actual fabric. For a beginner, I would advise you use a pattern paper just because whatever mistakes you make, you can actually correct them on a pattern paper. And I feel like a pattern paper is basically like what a beginner should start with. Without further ado, let's get right into this video. So y'all, the first thing that I did was to create a starting line up here and other sides of my pattern paper. And guys, these are the measurements that I'm gonna be taking on this pattern paper. The first measurement is my hip measurement. I'm just gonna be marking that down, and then I'm gonna be marking my crotch measurement also, and then taking the tape all the way to my knee length, and then we're gonna be taking this to the full length of the pants. So y'all, I'm just gonna be rolling across those lines to make them more visible. You're like, I am running out of marker. I had no idea, but anyways, we're just gonna manage this and get through with this video. So I'm just gonna be rolling across my hip measurement, my crotch line, and then my knee and the full length. So y'all, I'm using the starting line as my waist measurement, and then my hips, my crotch, and my knees. So yeah, we're just gonna be putting around body measurements on this. So for my waist, I'm gonna be doing 10 inches, which is my hips divided into 4, and I'm gonna be doing the same 10 inches on my hip points, my crotch points, and I'm gonna make a straight line. If I move too quick, that's you, I would think it's my selection. So y'all, I'm just gonna be going over this line with my marker to make it more visible. So still on my crotch line, I'm gonna divide my thigh measurement into 2 and add extra 1 inches for sewing allowance. And I'm just gonna mark that and rule that out. Okay, so over here, I'm just trying to get like the width of the pants, like how big I want the pants, but I'm just gonna be using 10 inches, which is my hip measurement, because I don't want this pant to be too big and I don't want it to be too tight. So I'm just going over 10 inches all over the length, and I'm just gonna make a straight line all over that. You can make yours as big as you want, but I'm basically just using this because I don't want my pants to be too big. Okay y'all, so like on the crotch point, this place right here, I'm just gonna be going up by ½ an inch to enable me to create the curve that I'm gonna be doing, because I don't have a curve ruler. So I'm just gonna be doing this with freehand. Yo, like, it is not perfect, but we're just gonna be doing this like as best as we can do this so it comes out nice. Y'all, for my waist slope, I'm just gonna be coming down by 1 inch, and I'm gonna rule that all the way to the other side. Guys, please ignore my broken ruler. Yes, I know, I'm gonna get a new one. And I'm just gonna be cutting this part off. And also on the waistline, I've got 10 inches here. I'm just gonna be taking out 1 inch, and then I'm gonna make a line from this new place that I marked to my hip line, just like this, and I'm gonna rule all the way to give the waist a little bit of a curve. And guys, that's basically it. I'm just gonna cut this all the way through, and that is it for the front pattern. Y'all, for the back, I placed the front pattern on another paper, and I'm just marking 2.5 inches on my crotch point, and then 2 inches all over the sides like so. For the waistline, I'm going to be going up with 2 inches, and I'll keep marking 2 inches all the way to the length of this pant. So y'all, I'm just going to use my marker to rule the line so y'all could actually see what it looks like. And once I'm done making the marks, and I'm just going to start cutting out all of these patterns out. Y'all, this is the front and the back piece right here. So this is literally it for the pattern drafting. You already cut out this patterns on my fabric. So what I'm basically just going to be doing right now is taking y'all along the sewing process. But this is my fabric right here. So let's start sewing. So guys, I'm going to be sewing on the crotch line just like this, both the back and the front, right side facing each other. And guys, I'm obsessed with my nails, y'all. Like, this is so cute. Y'all, this is what we have right now after sewing the crotch area. Now we're facing the back and the front together. Y'all, like, the back side is always bigger than the front, so we're just gonna be sewing the edges, making sure there are joints together. Okay, so this is what we have after closing up the sides of this pants. I stitched with 1/2 inch on both sides. And y'all, already pinned out the crotch area, so it's gonna be easier for me to start sewing. So all I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna sew across just like this. And guys, this is what it looks like. And I also used 1/2 inch on both sides for sewing allowance. Guys, this is the band that I'm gonna be using for the waist, and I think this is a 2-inch band. Y'all, like, I didn't check. But anyways, this is what I'm gonna be doing to create my waistband. So I'm just gonna be putting my pants through the waistband and then fold it just enough to cover the waistband. So when I'm stitching, I don't stitch on the waistband, I stitch on the fabric. I think I'm gonna be leaving like 1/4 inch right there. I'm not gonna be doing 1/2 inch, but I'm just gonna be doing 1/4 so I can stitch properly. And guys, this method I'm doing is gonna give me a low rise pant. For a high waist pant, add extra 2-inch waistband to give you just that. So y'all, I'm already hemming the lower part of this pants just like this. And guys, I created cute little slits on the sides. We are currently done with the pants, y'all. Like, this is what the pant looks like. So I went right ahead to make this elastic waistband. If y'all want to know how I got this waistband done, y'all could just drop a comment in the comment section, and I'm gonna make a video of how to make this waistband. So I did not vlog me doing this, but anyways guys, so this is a finished product, y'all. Like, I also did some details on the lower part, like a slit on both sides of the pants. So guys, I'm just gonna go right ahead and try this on for y'all to actually see what this looks like with this stuff that I'm wearing right now, y'all. Like, this looks so good. Let me show you what it looks like. Y'all, so I decided to pair this pant with this cute little top, y'all. Like, this top has a matching set, but I think it looks cute with this pants, y'all. Like, this is giving Y2K vibes, y'all. I love it. So I think this pants is gonna look good, like, with some cute little waist chain, you know, on it. Y'all, like, I love this outfit. It is so tea. Yeah guys, I am super thrilled that I'm making a tutorial as my first video in 2026 because I want to start making more tutorials. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun creating this video with y'all. So and I'm gonna be dropping more beginner friendly tutorials. Y'all stay tuned. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notification, so whenever I post a video, you'll be the first to know. So yeah y'all, I'm gonna see you guys on my next video. Bye, peace, we out.